year was the raft, and it was about a girl that got trapped on an airplane, and she had to find a way to get back to land, and she didn't know how she was going to do it, and she came across a bunch of problems.
So my favorite book that I read in 2018 was All American Boys. It is about a young African American who was beaten by a cop and was accused of stealing a bag of chips, even though he didn't. And it follows another boy, a white boy, going through all of that and everything at school about racism.
So my favorite book of 2018 was probably the first book of Harry Potter, because then it blossomed into a whole entire thing that I started to enjoy and stuff.
I liked Wonder because it was just about how people should be kind in the world and how people should just treat people like people.
My favorite book in 2018 was Alex and Eliza by Melissa de la Cruz. I loved this book because it was Alexander Hamilton, and if you're a fan of Hamilton, then it's perfect. It tells the love story of Alexander Hamilton and Eliza Hamilton.
My favorite book of 2018 was Diary of a Wimpy Kid Dog Days by Jeff Kinney. It was like about that he was going to, it was summer, and it was a girl that he liked at this camp, so he had to try sneaking into camp, and he didn't have a pass, and he was saying that he worked for the camp, and then he ended up getting caught, and then he's had to spend the rest summer of vacation with his father.
My favorite class this year was definitely science, because I love doing labs, and we get to work with our friends, so I don't really like projects that I do them by ourselves. I like to do them with other people.
My favorite class of 2018 was Mr. Bartle's science class, because it was really fun, and he was really fun, and he played the guitar and sang a lot.
So my favorite teacher was probably my social studies teacher, Miss Kranicki, because she's always been kind of supportive, and she's always been like really kind and stuff, and made me want to invest myself more in social studies.
My favorite teacher was Miss Vest because she's very understandable and she's just very nice.
Miss Alaka was my favorite teacher this year. I loved her because she came up with good books and good book suggestions, and she's my English teacher.
A favorite teacher of 2018 was actually my sixth grade math teacher last year, Miss Law.
My New Year's resolution was to not eat meat for a month and a half, but I failed on New Year's Day because I ate 2 bags of beef jerky. So
My 2018 goal was basically just to make states in track, and I did that with the 200-meter run.
So some goals I did achieve was becoming better at writing and becoming more creative with writing and stuff. The things I didn't achieve was becoming a little more confident, because that kind of plummeted to the ground, but I'm trying to work harder.
My goal was to read a lot more because I didn't really read that much in 5th grade or 6th grade.
My goal was to read 50 books, and I achieved 39, but not 50.
My goal in 2018 was to get honor roll, which I did in 6th grade.